and welcome back to The Angry Cook. Today, actually, we did a quick and easy meal, not one of the crock pot or one pot thingies, just something quick to put together and to eat. It's kind of like a lazy man's lasagna. This was put together in about 10 minutes and cooked for 25, and it was done. And to my surprise and my wife's, it was absolutely wonderful. Um, it's versatile because you can mix things together and add, subtract things, and change things up. But you really got to give this one a shot. Uh, this one combined our cheese bread from the other day, our ghee from episode 49, our Italian seasoning. Well, I didn't make a video out of that, but it was from episode 50, I believe. But really, you can do some of this stuff ahead of time, come home, pop it together, and throw it in the oven, and in 25, 30 minutes, you have dinner. Really quick and easy. Try this one. It's really good. I'll see you. No, I won't see you. Let's go to the ingredients. See, bye.
So, well, videotaping everything. And so, the ingredients today. We should have a cup of wide egg noodles. I don't have those. I do have some no-boil lasagna noodles. I am going to boil some of them to get them a little bit more tender so I can cut them into more pieces. We have half a pound of ground beef. Of course, I didn't have any ground beef, so what I did was take two small sirloin steaks. And I had seen an episode of Alton Brown, and you ought to look at it, by the way, it's about meatloaf, where he took chunks, semi-frozen chunks of steak and put them in his food processor for, I think, like 8 or 9 pulses. I did the same thing on my Ninja blender. Another reason I love the Ninja, and no, I'm not being paid by them, I got coarse ground hamburger in about the same amount of time. 4 ounces of bulk Italian sausage. I don't have bulk Italian sausage, so I'm taking a link of hot and a link of sweet. And I'm going to take them out of the casing and cook them and saute them up that way. We have a cup and a half of marinara sauce. We had half a cup of cottage cheese. Or as my dad used to say, college cheese, because it's educated. Sometimes. Half a cup of cottage cheese. Third of a cup of grated Parmesan. I grated that a little bit ago. We have a quarter teaspoon of onion powder, quarter teaspoon of garlic salt, and a quarter teaspoon of Italian seasoning that I still made a bit ago. Ta-da! Oh, and we have half a cup of grated mozzarella and shit. So we have a pan behind us that's got salted water that we're going to put these guys in for about, supposed to be 7 to 9 minutes. Maybe that long, I'm not sure. I gotta check them and see how they look. 7 to 9 minutes for regular egg noodles. We're going to do these guys and get this stuff ready. So, shortly, if you can all hang loose with me, we'll be going around and making this stuff as my phone goes crazy. Cut. And shit. Okay, our water is boiling, so we're going to drop shit on the floor. Put that in there for about 5 minutes and we'll look at it. Then we're going to start the oven at 350, so it's ready for us. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to start up our skillet, about a little past medium. whatever that is. We're going to take the casings off this. If you already get bulk sausage, that's cool. Bulk Italian sausage. We buy this because we use it for several different things, and it's just as convenient for us. And doing it this way really is easy. I mean, it only takes a second. You just score the casing a little bit, maybe 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch, and you just peel it off. It comes right off. See? Let that heat up a little bit. I'm going to throw a splash of olive oil in there, I think, just to give it a little fat first. Just regular oil, doesn't matter. Just doing a little tiny bit. Just so there's some oil in the pan initially. Get out of the way, Jay, please. Good girl. Good girl, Mater. I'm going to do our sausage and our beef at the same time. With 5 to 7 minutes, whatever it is. And our noodles are burling away. Burling crazy. Like I said, that was a splash. Wasn't even a teaspoon, probably. We're going to put the pork in first because it generates more fat. Generate la fat. Oui, oui, oui. And we use this as our garbage. Ha, ha, I got one. We're not using salt, except in that. I could have just sprayed that, I suppose, too. Come to think of it. But of course, I never think about it in time. Remember, stir your noodles so they don't clump up like these are doing right now, because I should have put them in one at a time, and I didn't. Being the ultramarine that I am. I think that has it. Yeah, we need a stirring thingy. Little one. Okay, let's throw our meat in here, so to speak. Wow! Yeah! Son of a bitch. Get no boil lasagna in it. I mean, how does it work? I don't understand. We go for another couple of minutes on those, I think. Saute away. Hey. And the oven's ready. Yay! so I can see. Turn the heat up a little bit because electric stoves suck. And we're going to get a strainer out for our canoodles. Because the sausage was in casing, it's a little more dense, pressed together. So you gotta give it some time and cut apart all those chunkies. Okay. Sorry, bro. Too late. Move. 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 Thank you. There we go. On out of the bus. Try to hear the burner off the heater. Jesus God. Lots of meat. See it? I like lots of meat. My dad used to make real lasagna. Big pan of it, and he'd cut up real sausage in it, and pepperoni sometimes, and it was just, and hamburger, ground beef. It wasn't hamburger, it was ground beef. Probably ground chuck or ground sirloin, depending upon what he could get his hands on at the moment. He made the best lasagna in the world, and I never can touch that, ever. Okay. We're going to do a little draining. Ah, crap. Got my glasses again. A lot of the grease. Get out of here, Jade, please. It's hot. Jade, please get out. Go. Jade's looking for more, of course. One piece and she thinks she owns the rest of it. She's watching this sausage in case it gets away. She won't have that. Right, Monster? No sausage is going to be getting away from us. Okay. We're going to add the rest of this stuff to it. Our dry herbs. Going to add 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese in. We'll do that by eyeball. A little bit more. And the marinara sauce. Get the last bit out of these jars things, okay? So put a little water in it. Put the lid on and shake it around. It's not going to hurt anything. Unless your well water's poisonous. Or your city water's poisonous, which most is. Stir it around. Lots of goodies. Right over here. Hi, Brody. Oh, wow. We're going to cut these guys up into some smaller rectangles. and add them to this guy. It's a bit warm. Get out of there. Cut them to the size that you want if you're using lasagna noodles. Just add them into here. All accomplishes the same thing. I don't usually do these quick and dirty things. I leave that up to the websites that make money out of this crap. But I thought this was fun to go along with our cheddar cheese bread from the other day, which is actually today because that's when I baked it. And since this will probably be Wednesday, if it comes out right, or else you'll never see it. Ah! Alright. Move. Move, Jake. There we go. So the stove cam is now down and out again. Combine nicely. We're going to add our ricotta or cottage cheese to the top of that spread. If you're lucky enough to have ricotta cheese in your refrigerator, you shouldn't be watching this. You should be doing something else. And mozzarella on top of that. Spread evenly. Get it all around. And the rest of the Parmesan on top. Whoa, on top of that. Parmesan tends to just jump out of there. I may have to try I don't know. I'm just mumbling incoherently. And I can't put this in the oven because... Oh, I know what I'm doing. Ha! Shit. I did it wrong. Imagine that. We wanted to put it in this 8x8 pan, which we're going to do now. Kind of. Second hand. Oh, God. And then we should have put the cheese on top. But, ooh, that didn't come out as bad as I thought it would, actually. Actually pretty damn good, I think. So, 8x8, we're going to put it in 350 oven, 25 minutes. Voila! So we'll see you in a while. Goodbye. And there we go. It actually looks pretty decent. Our makeshift lasagna looks just like a lasagna, only crunchy. We have some extra sauce that we can splash on top of it. We have our cheddar herb bread from episode 52. We have our ghee from episode 49. And our lazy lasagna from episode 53. I believe it's going to be. And sitting on our cutting board made by Neubauer Artistry. And all is right with the world. Buon appetito. See you later. Thanks.